Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? I actually had to restart this video because, as I'm using an pretty old camera, not too old, but yeah, I'm using a 650D. This is one of the reasons why I want to upgrade to a 90D Canon. Maybe just a full frame with nice autofocus. I'm using the 650D and I don't know why Canon does this, but it still uses that old contrast-based autofocus, and so it's been hunting. I'll show you just now on the previous video. As soon as I turn my head like this, it hunts. So I had to put it on manual focus, just pre-focused on my stuff. It's a good exercise if you're actually trying to become a cinematographer to learn how to pre-focus, and because in cinema, as you've probably have noticed, they don't use autofocus in general, unless you're probably using something like a Sony or the latest Canon or anyway. It's not really the most important things I wanted to talk about here today. I've already made a video where I spoke about YouTube being very hard, link it to the description, but it is very hard, especially if you have so many other things that you have to do. Just like me, I have a full-time job and I do photography in the same space as well as I do videography. And one of the reasons why I've been hunting for a new studio space, but that comes with a cost, and it leads you to do a little bit more video and more photo work, and you have less time to do video. And on top of that, video takes time to edit. That's just true, unless I'm doing this short format video, which I've said I'll be doing, but I end up doing a video for more than about, how many minutes? For more than about 8 minutes or 5 minutes. And we all know with TikTok now, people attention spans is just getting shorter and shorter and shorter, pretty much non-existent. So it's it's really like a vicious cycle. I'm also trying to get into that short format video, but to be honest, I really don't know. It's not the easiest for me because I use my phone in general I'm very tech savvy. I have a lot of tech around me, but editing videos on phones is just not something for me. Maybe I might just get myself an iPhone to try and get a little bit of those short format, because they drive traffic, and that's the new business. And the metrics for YouTube is generally views. The higher they go, the better your channel will do, and that's how you get subscribers and followers and people that would like you and would like to interact with you. I ain't saying that I'm now putting in the efforts, but it's just that sometimes I put the efforts is not there. But I'm trying to build a small system where it's just one light, two lights, one camera, pretty much 3 things to set up. I just put down, and I start shooting. I think that's the easiest way to do it, because you see, in general, if we start trying to get to a certain level, I'm not saying that I'm going to decrease my production value, but I feel like this, it's good enough. And the most important thing is for me to capture you, to have really clean audio, because as you say, you can have a very beautiful image, but if the audio sucks, I think nobody will listen to what you have to say, or nobody will really care about what you have to say. So really going to focus onto that, give you probably the best audio possible, content that you relate to, because I know a lot of people would like to start a YouTube channel. And what I always advise people is just start. I mean, in general, just start. But if your views doesn't correlate with the drive that you have to be a YouTuber, that could definitely be a problem. Sorry, and this is one reason why I don't like a smart band, but I need it because I'm trying to get back into fitness. It's winter in South Africa, and this is really probably the time where we have the worst habit settling in general. So I don't know, I've been really lazy as of late, trying to go back a little bit into fitness. That's a little bit of what's happening in my life. I don't think that you really guys care much about it, but if you're watching my videos, you probably do care a little bit about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What was I supposed to talk about in general? Yeah, there are a few camera announcements that came out, and for those who love cameras, I think there have been a little bit of technology that have been coming out as of late. We have the new Fuji that is coming out, the XHS, something like that, with some pretty beefy specs that's really amazing to see from Fuji. There is a Sigma that's bringing up a new line of new lenses, especially for the I think they brought one for Sony, and Sony has been crashing it. So a lot of people, a lot of lens manufacturers are just doing for Sony first, and then after that. So far, Canon hasn't really had a lot of third-party lenses. I know that a few Chinese companies have tried them so far. And my next camera, I really don't know what my next camera will be. I've tried a few Fujis and I really am in love with Fuji. For the price, you get amazing quality, and I think maybe by the end of this year, I'm probably going to invest myself into probably a new system, and we're all going mirrorless. So I guess then my DSLRs are going to be retired, or maybe I'm going to trade them or sell them or something like that. So whatever happens will happen. I'm going to try to feature a little bit more tech in the channel, just maybe to get the views, because those views are needed. I mean, the problem with the views is that they are needed. It's not necessarily a metric for it's a metric for how your channel is doing, because YouTube is view-based. You may have 20 subscribers and you have a viral video that's, you know, pretty okay with you. But please, doesn't mean that you shouldn't subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get this channel to maybe, let's say, 500 subs by end of July. I'll try on my end as well to be very consistent in terms of posting as well. So this video is already running like 6 minutes. I think I'll keep it right there. And there are a few exercises that I'm trying as well, being a little bit of a better cinematographer. Just like you see now, my lighting looks a little different as it used to be. You know, I'm trying a few different. I got this nice umbrella, a pretty cheap one from China, and trying to, you know, create a few more stuff. I'm getting a new 130 watts lights because I generally have like what are these lights? 60 watt lights, and they're not really good enough. I was doing an interview some time ago this year, and they were not enough at all for me to be able to produce a really great image. So I was pretty disappointed with that. So decided to invest into a new light, and we're also gonna get new cameras that working on to getting myself a new studio, a bigger space where I do my photography, and then I have like maybe a podcast place, as well as a YouTube editing place, you know, something like that, where we can have a little bit of a better example. But I think I'm trying to set up maybe the other room here and see if I can have it like a full-time YouTube space as well. And that is also maybe something that I will consider. Maybe I might shoot another video right today after this one, just to see how that's gonna look like, and talk to you guys, and just, you know, keep this more of a conversation. This YouTube channel, true, is it's about photography and stuff, but it's also more of a conversation. So if you got any question, maybe what my next video should be about, you can drop a comment below, and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna try to respond. I do respond to most of the comments, or read them at least, and respond to them as much as I can. Don't have a lot of them anyway, so yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and peace out. Keep warm, because yeah, man, this cold is terrible. So bye bye.